Bad Gamer here, and welcome back to another Bad Gamer Weekly. Today's Bad Gamer Weekly is a little bit different. Usually, if you're new here, I'm talking about new video game releases and things that are happening in video games throughout the week, kind of like a news thing. But today, I just wanted to talk about a few things that I had in my mind. Oblivion released, which is quite recent, and also Expedition 33, which I'm kind of still haven't finished, but I'm almost there. And I don't know, there was something in my head that I really wanted to share with you guys, and see what you guys think. So join the conversation in the comments and let's get right into it. Yeah, I know, I mentioned it. The Oblivion Remaster dropped and I didn't immediately scream into the mic about it. But here's the thing. I actually wanted to play the game before vomiting out hot takes. Wild, I know. And now that I've sunk some real time into it, I've got thoughts. Like, a lot of thoughts, man. Because while I absolutely love getting yeeted back to Cyrodiil and hearing that music, that made me feel like I was 14 again, forgetting about homework to go punch some mud crabs, I've also never been more nervous about gaming, or where gaming is headed, really. Let's get this out of the way. First, this remaster, it hits, man. It's crazy the performance is an issue when roaming around, but at the same time, it also kind of keeps the charm, you know what I mean? Oblivion was never perfect. You step into the Imperial City, that background music kicks in, and I'm not even kidding, man. I got emotional. I don't know how you guys felt, but that specific brand of early 2000s fantasy comfort food injected directly into my veins, man. Bethesda, for once, I feel seen. You didn't just upscale the pixels. You brought the vibe back, the memories. And for that, genuinely, thank you. But also, here's the but. Like, is this it? Is this our future? Remastering the past because the present can't figure itself out? Don't get me wrong, okay? I'll take all the HD nostalgia you got. But at some point, we gotta stop eating leftovers and make a new damn meal. Look at Starfield, okay? Some people hated it, some people loved it. But let's be real. That shiny new IP didn't come close to the magic that Bethesda had back then whenever they were hungry for games like Oblivion. Oblivion wasn't just a game. It felt like a studio swinging for the fences and throwing weird ideas into the mix and hoping it would stick. And a lot of it did. Sure, Skyrim is technically the better game on paper, more polished, more refined, more shouts. But Oblivion, man. Oblivion has a soul. That kind of weird, slightly broken, deeply lovable soul that made it unforgettable. And that's what I'm worried. Where we're losing not just the games, but the guts it took to make them in the first place. We're in this weird era, man, where console generations feel like they're running on fumes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're halfway through this generation, and you could argue that the PS5's biggest flex is you can play PS4 games, but shinier. Instead of bold new ideas, we're getting definitive editions, deluxe reboots, and remastered of remasters, bro. It's like we're playing the same game, just with, I don't know, a TikTok filter slapped on it or something. My point is, The Witcher 3, for example, didn't invent RPGs, but it added heart, nuance. It actually gave us consequences. Baldur's Gate 3 didn't invent D&D or CRPGs, but it reimagined them for screens and gave us casts of incredible companions that we care and actually die for, These games respect the past, but they also build on it. They take risks. They throw in wild ideas. They ask, what if we actually made something new and good? Crazy, right? Now, contrast that with big corporate devs, terrified of innovation like it's gonna bite them. Creativity? Risk? Unpredictable narratives? No, that's not in the quarterly plan, BioWare. We get safer projects, man. Safer profits. Safer everything. And honestly, that's how we get stuck reliving the same 5 games for the next decade. Just with better lighting. If you want to know where the actual future of gaming is, it's not boardrooms, it's in basements, coffee shops, and random Discord servers, okay? Indie devs out here doing the most with the least. They're experimenting. They're pushing genres around, like they're playing with Play-Doh, bro. They're not chasing what worked in 2011. They're inventing what's gonna blow our minds in 2030. And if you want proof, here it comes, man. Expedition 33. My God. Take the backbone of a JRPG, let a Western studio give it their own flavor, and what do you get? What do you get is magic, man. This is a game made by a team that clearly shared one vision, one obsession, and they executed the hell out of it. And the craziest part, it's their first game. Sure, the devs have some experience in the industry, but this isn't about resumes. This is about passion. The kind that Triple H studios used to have before they started chasing the next quarterly earnings call. And listen, I'm not even a turn-based combat guy, okay? JRPGs usually not my vibe at all. But Expedition 33, bro, that game converted me. It's in my top list now. I want to play Persona. I want to play the whole thing. Because it's not just a good game. It's an unforgettable one, actually. And that's the difference. These indie studios aren't giving us products, ladies and gentlemen. They're giving us experiences. So yeah, I'm gonna keep playing Oblivion Remastered. I'm gonna get lost in ruins and make morally questionable choices with a Khajiit assassin's build. But I'm also gonna keep asking for more, man. Not more of the same, okay? But more imagination, more heart, more guts, okay? Because we deserve games that don't just remind us why we fell in love with the medium, but shows us why we're still in it, man. Anyway, that's my rant. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll have to go mod a sword that maybe explodes into cheese wheels or something. Drop a comment if you're feeling the nostalgia, but also feeling that existential gamer dread, okay? Like, sub, do the whole YouTube ritual thing, and I'll catch you next time on Bad Gamer Weekly, where we cry about video games, but make it content. Bad Gamer out.